Alright guys, we're loading up the car. About to go spend the week in the wilderness up in Barnum. We'll hopefully try to catch us some trout in the dead of August, which isn't the greatest thing, but we'll be eating them, so it ain't gonna really affect the fish that much anyway. Some point this week, we'll be trying to catch something out of Dinks Randolph. I'm gonna take my kayak, take them out there, see if we can't tear them up, boys. On the road to Barnum. Alright guys, we've made it to our cabin. Everything's unloaded. Here's the first meal in the woods. Look at that beautiful pupper dogs. Alright guys, we brought our yak to Barnum so we could fish Jennings. As you can tell, Jennings is really low. That right there is a floating dock, or was a floating dock. That's where the water's usually at. And I mean, you see where it's at today. We need some rain bad, guys. Real bad. We got all the way down here though, went to get in the water. As you can tell, it's a muddy mess, so we had to go through a living heck to get in here. And Mikey gets halfway out there and realizes that he forgot his paddle. So there's Mikey. He had to back up to the truck to get his paddle. It's a pretty good hike.
Me and Ricky paddled. We started over there. I don't know if
you can't even see the boat ramp where we started at, guys.
Yeah, but it's beautiful out here.
It's more like a lake than or an ocean than a lake.
Yeah. Hopefully we start catching some dinks, guys. Just a little bit more to go. Get closer. I'm getting a little closer, guys. Trying to get to that bridge down there. Already, guys, me and Ricky made it to the bridge pretty much. See if we can slam some dinks. It was definitely a workout getting here, wasn't it, Ricky?
Oh, heck yeah, buddy. Guys, I don't even know how long we've been out here on the lake, but finally got our first dink. I know we've been out here a good while. It's been a couple hours. So, first fish. No matter the size, we will take it. Thanks for playing, buddy. Yeah, that's what that is. That's a big old rock bass. So, guys, I literally have an 1/8 ounce jig with a live worm on it, and I'm bouncing the live worm off the bottom. Couldn't get a hit any other way. Nice little rock bass. Thanks for playing, buddy. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Up into another one. Nice fish, guys. Thanks for playing, buddy. Alright guys, I was sitting here taking the last fish off and just had my bait dangling in the water. And this little sonny came up and grabbed it. Thanks for playing, brother. Cute little guy. Alright guys, I don't know how this is going to work out, but we're going to try to get a little video of him underwater. Guys, I'm sure you can't see the fish down there, but I'm literally just jigging up and down. There's a whole gang of bluegill down there, guys. Mikey hooked up on one. He adopted my little jig method and hooked up on one. You guys, the switch was worth it. We might be catching dinks right now, but it's okay because we went 2 hours without catching a singular fish. Thanks for playing, buddy. Push the worm up on the head like that, so it's just the head and the worm. And then you just bounce her across the bottom, nice and slow, guys. Guys, we're hooked up again. I'm telling you, this little bounce method, it catches fish, man. I mean, there ain't nothing else to it, but it catches fish. They might not be big, but I mean, I don't really care what we catch as long as we catch something. And that's a beautiful fish.
It's another calm, beautiful morning down here. You puppy dogs. Alright guys, check this out. We went on a walk. She found this Nature's Made terrarium. Obviously somebody left the glass bottle there years ago, but nature did its course and started growing inside of it. Alright guys, we're out here at Barnum. We were driving down looking for some firewood. I looked out the window and seen these deer crossing the river. They see us now, so they're probably going to take another path, but we're just going to keep on going so they can do whatever they're doing. Looks like Mama might have been trying to show the baby how to walk through all this fast current. Wild, beautiful West Virginia, guys. We're in old Swanton, Maryland now, overlooking Jennings. Look at the view. Fine, you guys, you can only see a portion of the lake from here. There's a bend there that goes way back. This bend goes back probably another quarter mile or so. And then there's a bend that forks off to the left back there where y'all seen us start at yesterday. It took us 40 minutes to get from Barnum to here. Made it to the fishing spot, at least for the next few hours. We're gonna go back over there in that cove a little bit, but there's some baby ducks down there, a herring or a crane. They're all swimming away because they know we're here, but it'd be nice to get some footage of them up close. We'll get back with y'all when we get back to the spot.
We made it down to the spot yesterday. Started catching dinks. I've tied on a little mop fly. Kind of looks like a caterpillar. And I'm just kind of letting it come through here real slow. Trying to see if I can get anything to bite.
y'all could see why it'd be so hard to catch a fish on one of these mops. There's a lot more bait there than hook. Thanks for playing, buddy. Y'all take a good gander at that. That's probably, I mean, that's a mosquito hook pretty much. Alright guys, here's our lunch for today. Hot ham and cheese on the old black stove. Alright guys, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but straight ahead of me, probably, I don't know, 80, 100 yards out, there's a doe standing right there. She's sitting there eating trees. Mind you, this is our cabin. We're literally cooking right there. We're all out here doing our own thing. Deer's within 100 yards, just don't give a fudge. If I imagine, it's probably the same deer that came through here this morning at about 7:30, because it came down this way, and then now it's approximately like 2 p.m. and it came back up this way. I'm assuming it's seen us or smelled us or heard us because it started turning the other direction, but now it's headed back down towards the river. We're gonna try to get a little closer to the deer, guys. Look at that beautiful creature out here in wild and beautiful West Virginia. You can tell these deer down here are really used to human scent, because my wind's blowing right at her and she doesn't necessarily care that I'm here. She sees me. I don't know if y'all can see her looking at me or not, but she's looking dead at me right now. Alright guys, it looks like she's literally walking towards us right now. We're hidden by this tree, so we're gonna take a couple more steps up. She's also hidden by that tree, so she can't exactly see us. It's also in our favor that we have the river right behind us, so it's muffling the sound of me walking a little bit. Alright. I hope you guys got a good view of that. I'm probably within 60, 50 yards right now. I'm not going to be able to get too much closer. She's getting a little on edge as we're speaking. Alright guys, we're just going to sit here and chill out, see if she maybe walks towards us. I'm gonna see if I can't move us up to that tree right in front of us. It's gonna be hard to do. Gonna have to walk real quiet. Just another day out here in the wilderness. I'm within 40 yards of this deer right now, guys. Like, if I had my bow, I could. That's a kill shot right there. Now, guys, I just kind of let her go through and do her own thing. It's obviously not deer season yet. It's only August. But we do plan on hunting down here in September. So that's a great sign for us. I mean, yesterday when we pulled down in here, there was probably 30 deer out in front of us just at the entrance. I think the fact that people camp down here a lot may actually help us with the fact of killing deer this year, because I'm telling you, I'm 20-30 yards away from this deer, and it's not like I've been standing still. I'm walking closer and closer to it as we speak. Finished product of the hot ham and cheese. Looks delicious. Day number 3 down here in Barnum. We're literally the only 2 people down here. It's very quiet, secluded. The dogs are loving it. Later on this evening, we found a pond with some largemouth, smallies, catfish, and apparently it's stocked by the DNR with trout later in the year. We're gonna try to go up there and catch some fish out of it later on this evening, probably about 5 o'clock. Third day's breakfast: pancakes, sausage, and eggs. Not one thing stuck. All right, guys, night 3. Scrumptious dinner. Asparagus was so good from night 1, I had to get more and make it again. We got some liver. We're gonna head out to the lake here soon. We ain't got much for light, but first dink caught. I don't know if we have a knife to cut him up, but it'd be nice to have some cut bait here at this big old lake. Who thought we couldn't beat the last one? Look at this dink, guys. About to throw him out as live bait. Like he says, he's hooked up with a tarpon. At this point, he's not even fighting it. He's letting the tarpon win. Morning 4 in the wilderness. I think it's safe to say that old Darla's ready to go home. We've been packing the stuff up. She's been sitting in the car just chilling. She said, "I'm ready to get out of here, Dad. Take me home." It's been raining since sometime last night. Ain't really changed the water levels much, but it's the last view of the river we'll get for the day. I'm about to pack up and get out of here. We already got all this stuff pretty much loaded up. I fished this a lot though. Look how deep that hole is right there. That's like a 6-foot deep hole. And the water's really down right now, so that means normally that hole's probably 8 to 10 foot deep. Y'all see that red over there? There's a cardinal sitting over there. Beautiful out here. North Branch of the Potomac, guys.